Yeah, what's good, YouTube? Back with another reaction video. I want to say I appreciate anybody just tuned into the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon. If you're new to the channel and you want to be a part of the OSK family, please click the post notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you're notified when I drop the video. Also, if you got Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, follow me on there. I will be adding people back or whatever if you be active, you feel me? So, yeah, you want to get a follow back, follow me. Yeah, we about to get into this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Grab y'all food, y'all weed, everything y'all need. And I'm saying one more time. Just like the video. That's it. 2 seconds. Just a little boop. That's it. 2 seconds. But yeah, we about to get into this shit. Let's get it.
It's 6:20 p.m. on September 8th. 33-year-old Colin Turner is locked in his garage. His wife, Bree Kuhn, forcibly trapped him inside their own house after an argument involving their 3 children. He decides to call 911, hoping for help, but things would quickly spiral into tragedy.
Sheriff's Office emergency.
Hi, you guys have been out to my house twice today, and then most recently the deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage and tried to break my arm when I was trying to get back.
Lock you in the garage and try to break your arm? This bitch crazy. Yeah, but I hope y'all enjoying y'all day, y'all evening, whenever y'all watching this shit. Make sure y'all grab y'all water, y'all fruit, everything y'all need.
Then when I tried to
What was that?
You just shot me!
Oh, on the phone?
Somebody, she's driving. She just shot him.
Immediately, the dispatcher realizes the severity of the situation, rushing officers to the scene. However, these officers have no idea what they are blindly walking into, because Kuhn isn't just anyone. She is a high-ranking officer in the U.S. Navy. But to understand how things escalated this far, we first need to look at the events that took place prior to this call, because this wasn't the first time police showed up to Bree and Colin's house that day. In fact, police had been to the house 2 times prior to the shooting.
So that's the 3rd time showing up was when shit got crazy.
The first 911 call would be made by Bree at 12:53 p.m., where she would make a worrying claim.
Sheriff's Office emergency. Hi, can I have a police officer come to my address? 6184.
Okay, what's going on?
My husband pushed me up against the wall and threw me on the floor.
Okay. Does anyone have any weapons?
No, there's guns in the house.
And what's your first and last name?
Bree Kuhn. But I don't want him to take my daughter.
Okay, give me 1 moment so I can have my deputies on the way, okay? Don't hang up.
Police immediately rushed to the scene. Upon arrival, however, they were met with an unexpected sight. Colin, Bree's husband, was seated outside, already waiting for them, not Bree, who had made the 911 call.
We talked to you guys separate. His daughter probably go inside, and when we go inside and talk to you.
She's got a shotgun and her pistol in the bedroom with her.
Okay.
And my pistol is on the dashboard of my truck. I'll put it there all pretty for you.
Okay, you stay out here, man.
I'm still running.
Her name's Bree.
Her name's Bree. She's got both the kids in there with her.
Alright, do me a favor.
I hate that smile he doing. That smile, I don't trust it. I don't trust that little grim shit. That little, I don't like that smile. When motherfuckers be doing that when you walking past, you know them people, and they go, "Fuck you mean, bitch? How you doing? How you doing? Hi, hello." Or they did a little fake smile, the little cheek. I hate that shit, bro.
Lift your shirt up a little
That's
bit.
what he doing. It look like he corny
So
ass.
once you give me a
Fix your
rundown
face.
on what happened during your argument.
Alright, so she called you right now because she figured out that I want to take my kids to my parents' house in Georgia. More for me, I guess, me to have a break from her. A little bit of backstory. In March, she tried to after she was inpatient, then she was outpatient group for a while. She got kicked out of that group. So she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder in March or April. Got kicked out of her first therapy group, got kicked out of her second therapy group.
Damn, she getting kicked out of therapy. She need more than she need help. Like, I don't know. She getting kicked out of therapy. You just
group, and she skipped her last 2 individual therapies.
therapy groups.
So what happened today causing her to pick the phone up and call? I guess she called 911. I didn't look.
She found out I was I was packing my car.
That's what the upset was.
Yes.
That you're going to Georgia to see their grandparents.
Yep.
And then is she like, was she allowed to go? Like, did you plan on her coming?
No, I didn't plan on her coming.
Okay, you're just gonna do it, take a break?
Yeah.
And they're your kids, right?
They're my kids.
Okay, y'all are married, had kids.
Married.
They're your blood.
they're both of our kids, and then I have a stepdaughter who's probably gonna be here about 45 minutes from school.
Okay.
And she is my stepdaughter.
And then he gonna be dead. This shit is fucked.
Fully hers legally, and she told me before if Kylie's my 12-year-old, she said if you take I can't stop you from taking the little kids because they're yours, but if you take my 12-year-old, I have press charges.
Colin clearly fears for his kid's safety because of Bree's mental health.
Well, then don't take her child. If those other two is yours, your blood, and y'all got one together, then don't take her kid. I'm sorry to tell you, but yeah, you taking your two. I mean, I know the little one probably gonna be sad. Like, damn, why can't I go with so and so and so and so, Emily and Jake? But hey.
And he tried to take matters into his own hands. He had decided that taking the kids away temporarily would be best for them, but Bree refused to let this happen.
This morning, my laptop was missing. Been all around the house for it. Finally, like, wait a minute, the dishwasher.
Don't be touching nigga shit.
With my fucking MacBook in the dishwasher.
Hey yo, she put it.
So this is the start. Well, I guess culmination of a long bad path.
Okay.
And cut me off from all the credit cards she has control over. She's the primary breadwinner in the family.
It's worth noting that Colin had also been in the Navy, but had retired early. With little financial support from him, Bree took on the responsibility of covering the family's expenses, and her job as a high-ranking Navy officer became the primary source of income for the family. Perhaps that's why she felt entitled to take away all of Colin's credit cards. But that would not be the only thing she tried to take away from him.
It's not healthy for the kids to be around it. She's made repeated comments to the kids, the 3 and 4-year-old, since, well, today. When police are coming to save us because Daddy hurt Mommy.
Hey, yo.
First of all, I didn't. Second of all, you don't tell a child that.
Sure. Was at any point in time, did it get physical?
I told you I tried to grab my daughter last night, and she got physical and stopped me. So I backed the fuck off at that point. That kind of allegation is the last thing I need.
At this point, police couldn't intervene without clear evidence of violence. Colin denied laying hands on Bree, and with no visible injuries, signs of a struggle, or immediate threat, officers decided to leave the residence. But just before they left, Colin made a chilling remark.
It's going to be the first 2 crosses the line, you know?
Fuck, it sucks, man.
Yeah. Well, we can't be getting too far into people's lives. I mean, if a crime occurred, yeah, good to go.
Like what? A crime
occurred. So if she slapped across the face and you got claw marks and a red handprint on your cheek, that's different. You say, yeah, she slapped me. I believe you. I see the handprint.
I almost wish.
Nobody could have expected that this...
He said, I almost wish. I believe you. Now the nigga did, but girl didn't kill him. Y'all believe him now? Like, damn, bro, this fucked up. He told I almost wish. You gotta be careful with that shit. Damn.
Comment would eerily predict the tragedy that was about to unfold.
And I wouldn't even say it's his words that on some like, oh, watch what you say. That's why he ended up. Yeah, you gotta watch what you say, but I think in general this shit was just gonna escalate. If he ain't just leave that shit alone and still was trying to take the kids and go back and forth with her, it was gonna escalate. Me, I would have hopped right in that red ass pickup truck and pulled the fuck off. I'd catch your ass later on tonight or something, or you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that, bro. Anybody getting in arguments with y'all girlfriends, we just had this conversation with my young boy that I know. Me and my other homie just had a conversation about this shit. My fault for keep pausing it, but I'm gonna talk. Please do not put your hands on no females unless they're trying to kill you. Girl running around the house with a knife trying to stab you. Hey, bro, throw a pot and pan at that bitch head if you got to. Do what you gotta do. Hey, she trying to kill you. She trying to suffocate you with a pillow over your face. Push her off. Do whatever you gotta do. She argue. She go through your phone. You was doing some shit you wasn't supposed to be doing. She punch you in your face. Smack you. Bro, get up. Walk the fuck out. She trying to stop you from leaving. Just sit there, try to ignore her ass for a little bit, and get up and walk away. Or I'm about to take a piss and leave out the door. Like, bro, I know sometimes that shit don't be as easy as when the situation actually going on. But, bro, please remember, just walk away. Just leave the fucking crib and come back later. Because I bet 10 minutes later, an hour, the same situation not going to matter no more. Or some other bullshit going didn't happen to where what y'all just was arguing about ain't even going, y'all going to forget because y'all didn't have some other bullshit going on in real life. Do not even to y'all other shit. So it's like, bro, just leave, bro. Do not hit that girl. You're not going to win against the law. You're not going to win against Our people, like, bro, just leave, bro. Just walk the fuck out, please.
Dispatch would receive a second call at 5 p.m., just 4 hours after the initial one. But this time, from Colin.
I ain't calling the law, but
my wife locked all the doors and said I'm not allowed to come in. So I'm outside with my daughter screaming that she wants to go inside and I can't.
Okay, what's your...
Then she locked my man in the garage. Shit,
yeah,
he tried.
Went out here once today.
Yeah, and you said that now your wife is not allowing you to come outside?
Come inside, yeah.
Come inside the home?
Oh, come inside.
Isn't there like another child home as well?
Yeah,
Right?
my 4-year-old's inside. She said he's napping, and my 12-year-old stepdaughter is inside.
At this point, Bree has chosen to lock Colin out of the house, along with their 3-year-old daughter. And with the couple's arguments becoming increasingly tense, the police return to resolve the situation.
Hello. Yes, sir, indeed. What can I do for you? I'm Deputy Lynn with North County Sheriff's Office.
My man ain't got no shoes on. Wait, he got shoes on? No, he ain't got no shoes on. He got the baby.
Me in my house.
Okay, is this wife?
Yep.
Okay, can I talk to you over here? Ma'am? Hey, can I just have you wait right there for just one moment, okay? So what's going on today, sir?
She's got mental health stuff going on. I was trying to leave for Georgia to get a break from her for me and the kids earlier today. I just called you guys. Took my photo ID, all my access to money and everything. Okay. And then took the kids inside and locked me out. I've been locked outside in my driveway.
Okay.
For the last couple hours.
You live here?
Yeah, we're co-owners. We both.
Okay.
So I've been on the phone with family advocacy through the Navy and all that most of the day. So I haven't cared that I'm outside.
Okay.
Until she came outside with my daughter on the porch.
Okay.
Screaming. So I came over and she gave my daughter to me, and that's kind of like the last straw.
Are you guys still married?
I mean, for now, yeah.
It's still legal and it's common property.
Yep. Yeah. So she's not allowed to stop me from entering my house.
If it's your house and you still live here, by all means, you got to enter your home. However, you got to enter your home.
Yeah. So she's allowed to change the locks, and I'm allowed to break a window. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's your house. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, that's my crib. I pay motherfucking bills there or help. I don't give a fuck. If it's at my crib, we married, obviously. And you lock me out? Oh, yeah. I'm going right to this. I'm a little... yeah, I ain't calling no law. Like, hey, you doing? Nah. Me and my daughter, that's cool. I'm going to break that fucking window, grab the clothes I need and all that. Or I'll call somebody else to help me. Like, yo, can you come watch so-and-so while I go get my stuff out the crib? And, yeah, I break that fucking window, going in my shit. But then again, knowing her, she would have shot him. And look where it led to anyway. Like... this shit fucked.
I'm not telling you to break a window. If you want to tear it, I mean, it's your property. However, you got to get into your house. You got to get into your house. It's your home and you live here and you got your items in there. If you got to get in, however you got to get in.
You can't like escort me in, and let me in.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Just a second, but we'll figure out what's going on.
Walk my man through the crib.
At any point with this argument, was it physical? Was it anybody hit, scratch, kick, bite, push, anything like that? Poke, anything even?
Nope.
Okay.
Yet again, Colin expresses that nothing physical had happened between the two, and Bree's mental health spiraling out of control is the reason for their ongoing argument. But with Bree now outside, the officer makes
she looked like she be just on some asshole shit.
Way over to her, and she describes her side of the story much differently.
And so he's wanting to take him to Georgia?
Yeah, I was talking to him about wanting a divorce, so he said if he can take the kids to Georgia. And
it's always a divorce, and then a nigga don't like what the girls say. Or it's the nigga saying it has nothing to do with the divorce. And, bro, it's always, bro, that shit is so fucking annoying.
Because we're still married.
Okay.
Got into an argument about it. He pushed me up against the wall. He threw me onto the floor in the bathroom. And that's when I called the police earlier today.
Okay.
Then I locked him out.
Okay.
Well, he had been in contact with my command.
Okay.
So he said that
he seemed like an asshole too from the beginning with that damn smile. They both assholes, and when two assholes together, somebody gotta be less of an asshole than the other one, or the shit ain't gonna work. Same thing as somebody gotta be more healed and put together than the other one. The other one still has to be trying to get to that journey where you know what I'm saying. But if they willing to stay down here, it's like you always gonna feel like you being pulled. You know what I'm saying, and then it's never really balancing. This situation right here ain't really balancing because y'all both kind of be toxic and do shit to each other instead of the one being more, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that don't always work either. and you just gotta lead a bitch or lead a nigga. It is what it is.
There's allegations of emotional abuse.
Okay.
So obviously I don't want him in there.
Okay.
You know, him and I arguing in front of the kids, so I left him out. My daughter, she wakes up sometimes, like in Oval from naps or whatever.
Sure.
And it's usually like him and I will pass her back and forth. It's kind of, you know, she's fickle. She wants better. So if she woke up from the nap.
When you say your daughter, you mean that one?
Yeah. Yeah, when she woke up like that, I brought her out here because I'm, you know, she's used to him and I, so I brought her out here.
Okay.
So he can help calm her down. He snatched her from me and then started trying to use her to, I don't know.
Okay.
He said, you know, she doesn't want to come in the house. I'm like, Daddy's there.
Okay.
Being manipulative.
Okay.
Not as
So she don't know how to say that word.
His house too, right? He lives here too? So we can't lock each other out of the house.
She said it.
I mean, if we do, he's got every right to enter the house however he's got to enter the house.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And same thing, if we change the locks, he's got every right to get in the house however he's got to get in the house, okay? If he lives here, he's got property here. For the betterment of your daughter, whatever you guys got going on, you got to put aside for the kids. You see what I'm saying?
I agree, but he told me not to talk to him. So I'm not going to let him in the house, but he's going to come in and start arguing.
But at the same time, that's leaving the child. I mean, that's kind of leaving the child out here fend for herself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. So
okay.
I don't want him to do that.
Okay. But, I mean, I can't stop him from going inside the house.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted him to make so that she's not out here.
Okay.
They said earlier that since I didn't have any bruises, and there was nobody to witness him getting physical with me, that they should do.
Despite Bree accusing Colin of assault, the deputy found no evidence of injury or signs of an altercation on either of them and left the house once again. No one could have anticipated just how much this situation was about to escalate, changing the life of this family forever.
God damn.
And it's in times like these where you realize how quickly life can change. Life can change in an instant. That's what happened in November 2021, when a father of two, who was tragically shot and killed while attending a pop-up party held at an Orlando business complex that lacked proper security. His grieving family needed help fighting for accountability, facing powerful property owners. They turned to the sponsors of today's video, Morgan & Morgan. Their experienced attorneys fought hard initially off.
I thought they was getting somewhere.
All right, you guys have been out to my house twice today, and then most recently the deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage and tried to break my arm when I was trying to get back inside. She's currently got me locked in the garage because earlier she broke both of the big doors, and then when I came out here to fix it after getting in the house earlier, she locked the door behind me. And then when I tried to
What was that?
You just shot me!
Shot this nigga while he was on the phone.
Damn. She's driving. She just shot him. I just heard 4 shots. Sir, are you there?
Nah, he done shit.
Sir, are you there? He's not answering.
Chillingly, the line went silent. The dispatcher would let Colin know that officers were on their way, but to no response.
She just changed her fucking life 2 seconds over some bullshit. Over nothing. This is what I mean by, like, this. You don't win no matter what happens. That's like the situations when girls, or sometimes niggas, but it go both ways. When they tell somebody else, oh yeah, I don't talk to nobody, I'm not in a relationship, I don't got no boyfriend, I don't got no girlfriend, and then the person, like, alright, you believe in that person because it's like, what you lie for? Why lie? Like, just keep it a bean. But you know people like to be sneaky and do what they want to do. So then you don't tell that person that you actually do talk to somebody, to where the person that you talking to is probably, the person that she or he's talking to is probably crazy about them, to where now you talking to that girl or that boy, y'all sitting, chilling, next thing you know, a nigga calling your phone or a nigga calling her phone, yo, who the fuck you with? Now the nigga pulling up or the girl pulling up, and then the shit escalates to where if you would have just said this and that, or communicated, or, you know what I'm saying, bang. But going out to shoot a nigga over a girl, or a girl going to shoot another girl, or a nigga over a girl, it's like, bro, he's going to end up dead, or she's going to end up dead. Anybody's going to end up dead or in jail, and that person's going to be free, still living their life. While y'all just crashed out for a girl, or crashed out over a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I gotta think before y'all do shit, because half the shit don't be worth it, bro. It don't be fucking worth it. At
all police
shit
in the area were quickly notified and raced to the scene.
Stupid as shit. Yeah, she never getting out that bitch. Y'all walking like the nigga ain't just get hit 4 times. Where the paramedics at?
Can we open this?
Police would arrive just minutes later, but by then, it would be too late. Colin was found deceased in the garage, lying in a pool of his own blood. While forensic investigators processed the scene, other officers secured Bree, who appeared to be in a state
was talking to this. It seemed like we was just talking to this nigga 5 minutes ago. Like,
of shock.
This is WO. Come here, sweetheart. It's okay.
She in shock. What a demon got into? Why the fuck did you do that? Why the fuck did you shoot him? He's on the phone with the law.
Well, do me a favor. Can you?
You can't even lie about it.
If they're working on it right now, okay. I need you to go with this deputy.
Oh, he hit me. No, the fuck he didn't. He was on the phone, and you could hear everything.
Come check her out. She's the shooter. Where's your kids at?
Right, that's my oldest right there.
Okay.
She's 12. Her dad's name is Runner. He's in the D.
Okay. All right, have a seat. Have a seat. I don't know yet, man. I just got here.
Why do people always ask that question after they did some shit already? Is he dead? Is he dead? Hey, motherfucker, if you want to make sure a nigga dead, just shoot his ass enough times or stab his ass enough times. You ain't got to worry about asking that question. You know, sometimes guys still find a way. But I wish he didn't die. So then, yeah, but then again, if he didn't die, it's still fucked. Then he fucked up getting himself together, still got to deal with the kids and deal with your stupid ass. Well, no, you going to be locked up. But yeah, this shit, bro, y'all got to think before y'all do shit, bro. This shit be stupid. Like, I know love hurts and love kills and all that shit, but like, I'm sorry. I'd love hard. I'm getting the fuck out of there. After a minute, after I come to sense with myself, I'm getting the fuck out of there. That shit dead.
No, I'm fine.
God forbid. Everybody be safe, man. God forbid that shit happen to anybody watching this video. Y'all be safe.
No, they're with the neighbor. He was dead.
Bad.
I saw him and I tried to help. He was dead.
After you shot him.
Let's not talk about that right now, okay? My kids don't have a dad or a mom.
Yup. Dumbass.
That's my fault.
Yup. Dumbass.
Right? Alright. So right
Now everything down the drain. Like,
we're just gonna do this for right now, okay?
For your safety for ours, okay?
I'm a murderer.
Listen to me. You're not under arrest right now. You're being
She in shock.
No, you should arrest me. I killed my husband.
Bree immediately tells the officers that she's the one who shot Colin, unsure if he's still alive. She appears stunned and confused. She then says the children are at the neighbor's house, and officers go to verify their safety.
Hello, Mr. Jinx? I'm sorry, Mr. Curtis? Yes, sir. Okay, we're on Jinx. I'm sorry about that. Do you have 3 children over here that belong to Bree?
Yes.
Okay. They're here. Are they okay? Can I put my eyes on them real quick?
Yes.
I think she's in a crying ball and her eyes out right now. He says that she brought them over about 5 minutes ago. No more than about 5 minutes ago. So, I don't know which one of the children saw it. The 2 little ones aren't crying.
Damn.
But the 12-year-old, 13-year-old, I think it is.
We'll get
she's obviously
12, 13-year-old more aware of what the fuck is going on than the rest of them, of course.
She's obviously seen something. I'm not talking to her.
Yeah.
She's in there on the couch. I was just making sure we had victims up.
Yes, they're coming.
With the kids safe and accounted for, Bree is taken to the police station for formal questioning. Though she'd confessed on body cam to shooting Colin, detectives knew that an informal admission alone might not hold up strongly in court, especially given Bree's position as a high-ranking Navy officer. Their goal now was simple: to get Bree's confession documented on record and remove any room for doubt or manipulation later on. But as soon as the interview began, Bree completely changed her story.
Oh, God. She got in that room and said, wait, I don't want to be here. I can't do this shit. But getting arrested, it's so many different phases. It's crazy how your mind changed so many times during like time spans. That shit is wild. Adapting to environments. Doing shit, saying shit.
I feel like your voice is the most important. I want to give you the opportunity to kind of explain.
He pushed me up against the doorway. He threw me on the ground and said nobody would believe me because I was a crazy bitch. I told him that I wanted a divorce. So he was just trying to take the kids. He was in the garage again and I locked him out. He tried coming in, so I blocked the door and he kicked my foot and was trying to push pushed to go to the door. And I was trying to keep him out. I shot him. He was still coming towards me. I don't think I shut the door.
Bree claims she shot Colin in self-defense.
Kicked my foot.
She tells the detectives that she was assaulted by Colin and feared for her safety. However, her story is inconsistent with what the officers witnessed on the scene. Bree had no visible injuries to support her claim, and so the detectives continue pushing for answers to make a clear timeline of events.
How many times did you shoot him, Bree?
I didn't need to shoot him.
4 or
He
5
said
times.
something and just the look on his face. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that grin. It was that smile he did. I tell you, that smile get you hurt. That smart ass smile, that face, that shit'll burn somebody up, boil fucking blood. And that's probably what it did. She probably said some shit, and he did that smile or said something back, and his face expression was just in that smart look, and she just probably and just killed that nigga. Damn, bro. Not a little good, like.
He was gonna kill me.
Where did you get the gun when you said you came to the door? Did you already have the gun in your hands? Why did you have the gun when you went to the garage door?
I just wanted them to go. Why didn't they arrest him when I called the police? Why didn't they arrest him? I didn't want him dead.
You did it, not the cops.
I wasn't out there.
Bree evades their question by shifting the blame entirely onto the officers.
Tell me, why didn't you arrest him? He didn't do shit. Why didn't they arrest you? Nobody had proof of nobody abusing each other. That's why they didn't do that shit. But like, the fucked up thing is like now these kids about to grow up with the story of their mom killing their dad, and now their trust and all that shit about to be fucked up with the people that they definitely 13-year-old, because he or she whoever seen it, I think. So it's like, yeah, bro, now they about to grow up not trusting shit or not believing in love and not believing that relationships can work and shit like that based off of what they seen their mom and dad go through. When the whole time, that's not true. Love is real. It's just very rare to find. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying, within yourself, I guess. I don't know. But sometimes two fiends be in love. So, yeah, I don't know. But I just know now that just gonna fuck up their brain mechanisms and shit on how they process love and emotions, and that shit's fucked.
Failing to accept responsibility for the killing,
no.
Bree now decides to stop answering any questions entirely.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I have to talk to my dad.
Get your phone, but it's real important for us to understand your perception of what was going on with your husband.
I don't want to answer any more questions. I have to talk to my dad.
Before we let you call her dad, can we give you just a little bit of information? You understand how important it is that we get your statement. He was on the phone with 911 when this happened. Okay, so we have an audio recording of when this happened and what was going on. Okay.
The only thing that we have on that recording is your husband talking to our dispatch saying that you locked him in the garage. Your husband is calm. Okay. And then the second later, the door opens. One shot goes off. He tells our dispatch, she just shot me. About 5 more seconds go by, and 3 more shots go off. Okay, that is very important information, but we can only see so much of it.
It was me.
What was you?
I shot him.
Yeah, we know.
I told you.
What was he doing?
Nothing.
You said he made you do
Coming
this.
towards me. No. I didn't say that, and I don't want to answer any more questions. I want to talk to my dad. I need a lawyer.
Knowing she does not have much of a self-defense case, she brings the interrogation to a sudden end. The officers then allow Bree to call her father, and she wastes no time telling him what went down.
Hello?
Daddy.
Daddy.
Would she be forgetting she getting recorded? Yeah, look at her minute.
Where are you?
I'm in the office.
I'm in the office.
Daddy.
Bitch, you in the precinct.
Yeah.
You're at the police station?
Yeah.
I
killed Colin.
I know you did.
Damn.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh, I didn't even know the webcam was off. My fault, y'all. But shit fucked. This shit fucked. Be careful, man. Just be careful out here, please.
Even to her father, Bree fails to give him a reason for the killing and doesn't confirm that Colin had actually been threatening her at the time. And despite Bree's previous claims, the interrogation ultimately concluded with her being arrested. During her trial, Bree was found guilty of murdering her husband, Colin Turner. Here's what actually happened. After the cops left following their second visit, Colin entered the house to collect his belongings, which Bree had taken from him hours earlier. When Colin stepped back into the garage, Bree locked the door behind him, trapping him inside. It was then that Colin messaged friends and family before making the 911 call. During the call, Bree returned, opening the door with a gun in her hand.
Shot him right in the back.
While Colin was still on the phone and Bree stood behind him, she fired 4 shots into his back, leaving him with no chance of survival. In September 2024, Bree Kristen Kuhn was convicted.
I'm about to say, they giving her ass life. And you had kids around and all types of shit. You know exactly what you did. That's the end of that video, man. Well, this video, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way. Let me know how y'all feel about this video down below in the comments. Please leave a like. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, y'all night. Please stay away from negative energy people. And if y'all are around them people and y'all sense that shit, just distance yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say fuck them for life, but some of them you do, but some of them you don't. You could just handle from a little distance or whatever, because they tend to make you probably do shit or try to manipulate you into doing shit that you don't normally do, or act and shit like that, which you control you, to where that's only on kind of you to blame, but also why is the people you call friends, family, husband, wife acting this way or doing this way. So yeah, just try to, you know what I'm saying, do what's best for you and pray, man. Make sure y'all pray. So yeah, be safe. Love y'all, man. We out.